My name is Muammar Gaddafi. I was born in 1942 in a humble Bedouin tent near Sirte, in a Libya colonized by the Italians. My childhood was marked by the simplicity of the desert, with stars as the only light at night and the warm wind as the only melody. I grew up with a burning thirst for justice, fueled by the stories of the elders about resistance against occupation. Freedom is a natural right of every man. This is what I deeply believed, and this belief led me to join the military academy in Benghazi. I was young, idealistic, and thirsty for change. In 1969, with a few fellow officers, we overthrew King Idris III. I was then 27 and became the leader of Libya. My reign was marked by an unceasing quest for independence and sovereignty for Libya. I nationalized the oil industry, ensuring the prosperity of my people. I also launched major projects, like the Great Man-Made River, to bring fresh water to all regions of Libya. One who has no ambition has nothing. I always believed that ambition was the key to progress, and I wanted Libya to be a beacon for Africa and the Arab world. But my reign was not without controversy. I was criticized, ostracized, and even attacked, but I always believed in my vision for Libya. I wrote the Green Book, where I outlined my philosophy on direct democracy and socialism. Democracy is not in the ballot boxes, but in the participation of the people. I always believed that power should belong to the people. But the winds of history sometimes blow with violence. In 2011, uprisings broke out in Libya. Foreign forces intervened, and I was hunted down. On October 20th, 2011, near Sirte, my life came to a brutal end. It is with a heavy heart that I look back and realize that some of those who betrayed me did not understand the gravity of their actions. My own people, driven by external forces, did not understand that their betrayal would be a condemnation for themselves to the irreversible. The West manipulated minds, sowing discord and division among my own. Betrayal can never be a viable option. It may seem lucrative in the short term, but it incurs a moral debt that can never be repaid. The price of betrayal is heavy, and it can haunt those guilty of it for the rest of their lives. I sound the alarm to my African brothers and sisters. Do not fall into the trap of betrayal for some fleeting gains. The West only thinks of itself, its own interests. If you betray your own people, if you turn your back on your African brothers and sisters for the sake of the West, you will condemn yourself to remain prisoners of your actions. Unity is the only path to freedom. When we turn against each other, we strengthen the chains of our own oppression. History shows us that division only leads to weakness and vulnerability. True freedom can only be achieved when we stand together as a people, as united Africans. The temporary sacrifices we make for the common good will ultimately free us from the shackles of foreign oppression. Let's not let the divisions sown by others blind us. Today, I look from beyond, hoping that my words will serve as a constant reminder. The West may offer tempting promises, but they are often tinged with deception. True strength lies in our unity, in our solidarity as the African people. Do not betray your brothers and sisters. Do not betray Africa. In life, there are times when one must choose between living one's own life fully, entirely, completely, or dragging the dishonorable, hollow, and false existence that the world, in its hypocrisy, imposes on us. I chose to live by my convictions, and I hope my story will inspire others to do the same. Life is fleeting, but ideas are eternal. I hope my legacy will continue to inspire future generations to fight for justice, freedom, and dignity.